At the moment, I'm just having a break. I enjoyed my time at Bradford. Good club. Expectations were really high there, and we did okay last year. Got to the playoffs, which was the best season they had at League Two level in this current period. So decent season last year, but Sam will tell you as well that you're at risk as a manager early in the season if you don't set the tone for the rest of the season. Everybody thinks, well, if you have a bad start, that's how the whole season is going to pan out. That's not the case, in fairness. But so in the first 10, 11 games I think I had at the beginning of this season, I think we won 3, lost 3, and had close run draws, and it was deemed not good enough. I think we, when I got the sack, I think it was the first time since December I'd lost back-to-back league games, so I thought it was a little bit unfair, if I'm honest. But perception was that I needed to go, so there you are. So I've had a couple of weeks off. I'm enjoying it. Just come back from a little bit of sun, which was more than welcome given the weather at the moment. So
you didn't expect that one then?
No, not really.
Not really. You thought you get after last year, you get a bit more time.
I thought so, Sam.
Yeah.
I just thought, so you have to grow a thick skin as
absolutely.
being a manager. And I was thicker than most, to be honest. But listen, you get a little bit of criticism, but it wasn't phasing me. I think it was phasing other people within the club more than me. I was quite a bit ahead just to wait until it turns round.
I watch a lot of league football, a lot of League Two football. I love watching league football because I find it refreshing after watching so much Premier League as well. Will you get back in again? We talk about it with Sam all the time. Management, do you one day?
He'll get back in. He always does, doesn't he? At some point.
Nobody's had as many as me, by the way. Now.
Do you fancy it again?
Yeah. I don't feel I'm done. I possibly did before the Bradford game, Bradford role actually, because I've been out for three years and it looked like I wouldn't get an opportunity for whatever reason. So, I had the opportunity to go in Bradford. I took it. Probably shocked a few people when I did.
Yeah, I was surprised.
But it was just a case, Sam, of just getting back in, really.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good club, big fan base, and I thought, there's elements that I would recognise given the level I played at and managed before. So, I thought I'd get back in. And I was honest. Well, I didn't. Well, I was a little bit. I kept my own counsel. I thought, well, I'll go back in. If I don't feel I can give the energy, I haven't got the energy still to keep on doing it, then I'd be honest with them. Within 2-3 weeks, I thought I'd know. So I was going to say, right, I'll give it 2 or 3 weeks. If I haven't got the energy to do it, I'll be fair to them and say, well, I'm done. You need to get somebody else. But I realised after about 20 minutes of the first game, I thought, I'm back. This is what I've been missing. So, my view is, I'm open for business.
You said last week it just gets in your blood, doesn't it? And you get addicted.
You get addicted, You get that. When you ain't got the tingle, have you? When you get Saturday mornings or whatever games, the morning before your game, and then obviously sometimes it depends who you're with and where you are. There's a lot of to start with. There's a lot of work to be done. To find out about your players and to find out how they best function, what they're like on and off the field. How do you put together an opportunity for the players to win? And irrespective of what the world's saying, finding a way to make them win, if that can be, as I always say, pretty, if it's the right word, or, and play through the lines and play it out from the back, that's fine. If they haven't got that opportunity or you haven't got that player, then find another way, and if you find another way, then you can win and get results that keeps you in a job. Mark just said the only reason he lost his job because he didn't win as many as he thought. Well, the owners thought he should have done the start of that season, So you bide your time to always make the team better, always make the players better, always buy in or bring in players that make the squad better. And if we do that, you go, just needs a bit of patience, which there's not a lot of now, is it?
It's a good point. I think at League Two level, that's one of the factors that dictates the kind of start that you can make initially,
Yes.
because there's such a turnover of players every single
Yeah.
season. The vast majority of them are on 12-month deals. So I think the first year I was there, we changed 17 players.
Yeah.
I think last year we tried not to do that, but we still ended up with maybe 10, 12 players different. So you're trying to integrate them initially in that opening period of the season. So it is difficult. There's so much churn that it's difficult to get that continuity that you want.
How many loan players did you have? Did you just have to top up with a few loans?
Yeah,
or
it was
not?
always loan players. Yeah,
Yeah.
And loan players, it was a toss of a coin, isn't it? So
Yes,
you
it
know
is.
what it's like. You can get a good one, and you
Yeah.
get a couple at the same time. Then you're going to improve the quality of your group. Other times, those deals don't work for you, and it's not the right player at the right time or the right level. So yeah, that's the thing you have to deal with.
When you were at Bradford, were you involved in all those decisions? Because we often hear Sam talking about being a coach as opposed to a manager, and how he enjoys being part of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I prefer to work, if I'm honest. I think the clubs had more success was when I was closer to the guy that could make the decisions. I think at times now managers get circumvented and people miss out the manager who should be the most important guy in terms of the football team and what's going on the pitch. That gets circumvented if they don't get the player doesn't get the answer, or the agent doesn't get the answer that they want. So you get taken out of the loop. And I think if you've got that connection with the guy that's going to make the key decisions and you're close to him, then that relationship can sustain you. But it seemed to be changes. There's a lot more directors of football. I haven't got a problem with that. I've worked with that as well, but I know which I prefer. Let's put it that way.